I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and here's the latest Weather on Demand forecast. Many of you may be asking, and rightly so, where has the snow gone? Well, certainly it's melted and really need to go west. The west coast of the United States has been getting hammered with winter storm after winter storm, and now the east coast with the latest nor'easter. For us, though, not so. We've seen a snow deficit pile up the last couple of days, particularly grow from 2 feet, now almost 3 feet, 34.3 inches below average. We received 6 feet of snow here at the National Weather Service. Average for this time of the year is about 9. So we're better get some snow fast, and a lot of events have been canceled from the lack of snowfall. And by the way, the northern Great Lakes snow coverage here is now down to 59%. That does include the entire state of Michigan, Wisconsin, and the very northern fringes of both Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. Now, last month at this time, it was 99%, so we've certainly melted a lot of snow since Christmas Eve. And it's going to take a lot to get some of that snow back in action as well. But here's at least some changes to show you from earlier in the weekend. Some pokes in the sky cover, especially south and west, and even into Wisconsin. We can finally get rid of some of the clouds, and that's going to help lower temperatures across the southwest portion of the UP and get us out of these 30s, which you've been so much stuck in the last, feels like forever, right? For the last 4 nights, we've been stuck in the 30s, and this is why this makes it a record January thaw. And actually, we have to dig back in the record books to late January, to be 25th to the 28th of 1944, so 73 years ago. If you are older than that, I don't know if you remember that. It's being so long ago. 9 straight days, though, above 32 degrees was today, January 24th. The high of the day was 35. I'll show you that in just a minute here. And also 1944, in January, we had 8 consecutive days above average to conclude the month. So it's been done before, but we're encroaching record territory here. If we do this a couple more times, we will break the record for not the warmest January, but certainly the longest streak of above freezing days and nights. Highs of the day were pretty similar to what we've been seeing the last couple days, 35 and 32. Look at the record, though, 4 degrees shy of that set back in 1981. And 8:22 was a sunrise this morning, or at least the time where it got lighter, because we haven't seen the sun in some time now. 30s coming to you from Sawyer and also a little farther south, Chicago. But look at all the warmth down south as well. This is from our next storm system, bringing a surge of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And this is primarily fueling this winter storm. It will continue to track off to the east. Unfortunately, we're going to be on the outside looking in of this next winter storm as well. Here's the northern fringe. The southern portion of the UP is going to get hit with just a little bit of snow, mainly accumulating 1 to 2 inches. But elsewhere, though, there are winter storm warnings and watches in place for south central Wisconsin, where they can see more than 6 to 8 inches of snowfall in the next 24 hours. So here's tracking this out for you on Future View. 11 a.m. tomorrow, if you are planning to go in that direction, particularly south of Green Bay, is where we see the heaviest of accumulation. Outside of that, though, in our viewing area, we're dealing with mainly freezing drizzle and then very light snowfall in the afternoon. Then by tomorrow night, that clears out. We will see some lake effect snow beginning Thursday and really right on through the weekend. So for your highs tomorrow, we'll go from 31 to 37 from west to east, starting off with that wintry mix across the south. Your TV 6-day forecast now. We do have a trend towards cooler weather really beginning Thursday. Highs right around 30 for most of us. Then we start dropping into the 20s, and we stay in the 20s all the way through the extended period with some several inches of snow expected out of the lake effect snow for the northwest wind snow belts. Sunday looks like the coldest day here, high of 20, and the lows will finally get back into the teens.